for a mouth-watering experience like never before. Join in as we explore diverse cuisines, exotic flavors, and exciting recipes from every corner of the globe. Lunch Global.
Eid Kabir is a significant celebration and is celebrated all around the world and of course here in Nigeria. It is a time of joy, gratitude and community marked by special prayers, giving of sacrifices and festive gatherings. Traditionally, the celebration involves indulgent meals that often feature generous portions of meat and rich dishes. However, embracing a healthy approach to these festivities can ensure that the spirit of wellness and moderation is maintained without compromising on taste and cultural significance. This guide today offers you ideas for nutritious, flavorful meals that honors Nigerian culinary traditions while promoting healthy and well-being during this joyous occasion. Hello and welcome to another special episode. I know today is Salah and all our Muslim brothers and sisters are celebrating Eid al-Kabir, and of course Lunch Global is here to also join in the celebration. And on today's episode we'll be looking at some healthy meals recipe that honors tradition while promoting wellness. I am Chung Annamel Joseph. We'll be right back shortly after the break. Stay tuned.
Introducing Lunch Global, a culinary journey around the world. Tune in to Global Television with Chung Annamel Joseph for a mouth-watering experience like never before. Join in as we explore diverse cuisines, exotic flavors, and exciting recipes from every corner of the globe. Lunch Global. Introducing Lunch Global, a culinary journey around the world. Tune in to Global Television with Chung Annamel Joseph for a mouth-watering experience like never before. Join in as we explore diverse cuisines, exotic flavors, and exciting recipes from every corner of the globe. Lunch Global.
Welcome back from the short break, and Barka, the Salites, another time of the season, where every other person, whether a Muslim or not, are celebrating and in anticipation that we are about to eat the ram meat. And trust me, I can't wait because I am eagerly waiting. I know that it's going to take another 2-3 hours to be able to see the meat, but the good thing is that I am going to be eating this meat today. So while the celebrations are characterized by fast and feasting, and joyful gatherings, they often involve food that are rich, indulgent, and sometimes high in fats and sugar. However, it is possible to enjoy the richness of Nigerian culinary traditions while also prioritizing health and wellness, which is very important. Now,
Introducing Lunch Global, a culinary journey around the world. Tune in to Global Television with Chung Animal Joseph for a mouth-watering experience like never before. Join in as we explore diverse cuisines, exotic flavors, and exciting recipes from every corner of the globe. Lunch Global. Introducing Lunch Global, a culinary journey around the world. Tune in to Global Television with Chung Animal Joseph for a mouth-watering experience like never before. Join in as we explore diverse cuisines, exotic flavors, and exciting recipes from every corner of the globe. Lunch Global. Introducing Lunch Global, a culinary journey around the world. Tune in to Global Television with Chung Animal Joseph for a mouth-watering experience like never before. Join in as we explore diverse cuisines, exotic flavors, and exciting recipes from every corner of the globe. Lunch Global.
Today, we aim to inspire Nigerian families and individuals to prepare wholesome, flavorful dishes that honors cultural practices without compromising health. Celebrating it with healthy meal not only promotes physical wellness, but also it demonstrates a balanced approach to enjoying festivity and maintaining a lifestyle that values moderation and nourishment. So today we're going to be looking at all of these healthy ideas that are suitable for this special occasion. And first on my list today, we have grilled or baked meat these are lean cuts. Now, it is very important for us to watch when we eat, like especially when it comes to like fats and oil. We know that during this Eid, a lot of families or a lot of people we enjoy like fried ram meat. In other homes, they make like, of course, they will fry it, they will make pepper soup and all of that. But then, it is very, very wise to maybe grill your meat as well, especially when you're, aging. It's on a general basis for both people that are young and aged, it is more healthy to eat meats that are grilled or baked because they are more nutritious. And then there's a little portion of oil attached to that. But when you're frying them, we know the meats can have fat, and at the same time, we're still frying them in oil. So I would advise today that if you're eating your meat, try and have some that you're grilling, and of course some you're baking them because you need to eat healthy. Now, you use lean parts of the sacrificed animal, such as sirloin, tenderloin, or shank. Marinate with herbs, spices, lemon juice, and a little olive oil. emphasis on the little olive oil. Now, whatever oil you're using, if you're not using the normal olive oil, which is most healthy, and I will recommend the use of olive oil, then you can just use your oil, but just use a little amount of it. Grilled or baked instead of frying to reduce fat content, because the meat has its own fat already. So, adding more oil to it is like you're increasing the content of the fat in that meat. So it is not that healthy, in as much as we're enjoying the festival, we're enjoying the season, we're enjoying the food, the meat, and everything that comes with it. We also have to be intentional when it comes to our health. And the next on my list today is healthy rice dishes. Now, there are lots of rice in Nigeria. We love rice. We love jollof rice, we love fried rice, white rice and stew. But then I will encourage that when you are making your rice, make them healthy. And we know what healthy means. You should have your vegetables, less oil, less salt, make sure that it is well garnished, right? So jollof rice with vegetable, you can use a brown rice or mixed grains for added fiber. Incorporate vegetables like carrot, peas, and bell peppers. A whole white rice, which is the pilaf, and you can add nuts and dried fruits for flavor and of course for your nutrients. So don't just eat your plain rice. Now somebody will say make sure you dress the food. Now dressing the food is like you're wearing the rice like clothing, right? You're like trying to dress it, making sure that they are looking all tantalizing, appealing to the eyes, and then they are not just all that, they are also nutritious. It is very important while you're celebrating, while you're making your meals, while you're enjoying with families, you're cooking the right meal the right way. Now you also have vegetables too. Now when you're making your white rice, for people who enjoy white rice, I know that there are people that they prefer to eat white rice instead of the jollof rice or the fried rice. Now that can be very tiring and exhausting. Now for white rice, you can decide to make different recipes of vegetable stew. It can either be with carrots, your bell peppers, or with broccolis, with maybe a lot of them. There are lots of ingredients out there, but some they can use greens. Now greens, your spinach, your kale, your avocado, your cucumbers. Now these are your greens. So you can decide to use your greens to make your vegetable stew or your vegetable soup, and you can decide to use the normal, colored and beautiful vegetables, right? Now prepare hearty vegetable soup or stew with ingredients like spinach, okra, for people who like okra with their rice, because I know that there are people who eat that. Now tomatoes and your zucchini. So it depends on the one that works for you, and then you should use a minimal oil and avoid excessive salt, because salt is not healthy, it is not good. So we have to at all times cut down on salt, because even if you're this young and then you're enjoying salt, you like eating salt, when the food is not tasting so to the point that you are feeling it in your brain, it's like it's not good enough. But then don't forget that as you age, the salt that you're eating starts to affect you. So you have to cut down on salt a lot of times, and especially this season, there's meat, there's rice, there are just a lot of food. So imagine all of those dishes are packed with excessive salt. Now it is very, very dangerous for you. So please, if you're in the kitchen and then you're making this meal, please cut down on salt, because it is very important. We want to stay healthy, and we do not want to take advantage of the season and then misuse the chance that we have. Now you can also make nice salad and with fresh vegetables. So salads are very important. Like me, I always tell people that I can't imagine, I don't like it, I don't enjoy rice when it doesn't have like a coleslaw or even a proper salad. Now salad is one of my favorite meal. I can't do without eating salad. I eat salad like all the time because it is super healthy. It keeps me like very active and energetic. That's one food that I eat and I do not get tired. I can eat that food and that can serve as my lunch, and I can eat it for dinner, and I'm very okay with it. And I'm like, okay, is it that I can be a vegetarian? And I think I can survive, being a vegetarian. Like I love that. Now, so you can serve your fresh salad with cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, carrot, and lettuce. You can dress it with olive oil, lemon, and herbs instead of heavy dressing. Now you cut down on the cream. We love it when our salads are creamy. But then there are lots of dressing out there. Choose the healthy one, and then cut down on excessive or heavy dressing. it's not healthy, and I would not recommend that. Now you can also get your yogurt based dishes. There are lots of them. We have parfait, we have the normal yogurt with just your fruits. There are lots of them out there, cucumbers and all that. They are healthy, so you can incorporate plain yogurt or kefir as a side or in salad. Now yogurt aids digestion and provide probiotics, so when you finish eating everything, it should be your dessert, because it is important. It will help you in digestion because you have eaten so much. Imagine eating rice, eating swallow, eating this, eating meat, you are eating everything today. So you should add yogurt to this meal that you're eating today, because it will help aid your digestion and of course provide you with the probiotics that you need. Now we can't take fruit out of it. You can also get your fruit salad as your dessert as well, right? So your fruits, your yogurt, maybe your snack as well, like your cake, a healthy cake, not so much sugar cake, you know, can also serve as your dessert. Now you can include a variety of fresh fruits like mangoes, pineapples, bananas and watermelons. Fruit salad or smoothie can be refreshing and nutritious. So you can decide to make it in a fruit salad form, you can decide to make it in a smoothie form. They will all serve purpose, and then they help and aid your digestion. It keeps you, you know, very alive, and when you eat that, you can go back in like maybe an hour or two to eat more again, because I don't think we're just going to just eat now just because we're celebrating and we want to just eat and not eat again. If I eat in Mr. A's house, if Mr. B called me to eat, I'll go and still eat today, because today is all about eating and eating and eating. And then it's not you, but we shouldn't just, you know, forget about the fact that yes, we're eating. Oh, let's pick what is healthy. Let's make sure that we eat what our body needs. Do not eat because you're seeing the table so full of different recipes and you're like, oh my God, today I am going to stuff myself with food. Trust me, you're going to be calling yourself to your early grave. So do not do that. When you go, eat what your body wants. If your doctor recommends that you shouldn't eat certain food, then do not eat certain food, because it is not what your body needs. And listen to your body, please. It is very important for you to listen to your body. If you're okay, please, there are disposable plates. You can ask your friend or your family to package your meal, right? Package your meal, and then you can take it home and enjoy it later. But if you're someone that, you know, you're there with family, you can spend the whole day with them, then eat it now. I know people will come, and then you're looking at the fact that, what if people come and then they finish the food? I don't think Salah food gets finished. No, it doesn't. It's like there's going to be food every day. So if you don't make it today, you don't eat the food today, tomorrow is another day. So for this celebration is going to be there for like days, for like 3-4 days. So we still have moments to enjoy the meal. So make sure that you have your fruit salad there, or your smoothie or your juice, you know, homemade, naturally made, because it will help aid your digestion, and then it refreshes you. It makes you feel alive. And of course, now when we talk about healthy snack, you can also it can serve as your dessert as well. Now, a lot of times when you have this gathering day, there's usually maybe cake, just something to just give you that sweetness. What is, you know, this period is all about celebration, excitement, joy, laughter, gisting with friends and family. And of course, sugar makes it even sweeter. But then do not forget, in moderation. Don't overeat it. Don't take so much. So in this, you can either go for nuts and seed in moderation. You can add this to your parfaits, to your yogurt, you know, to your salad, to your fruit salad. Just at all times, make sure they are on moderation. You can make roasted chickpeas or beans, whole grain snack. Now, there are lots of tips I also want to share with you today, because, you know, as we celebrate this Eid, we need to stay healthy. Now, first of all, you need to control portion sizes, which I have spoken about, but especially with the meat. Control portion sizes. I say it again, especially with meat. Do not overeat it. If you don't have to finish the meat one sitting. You can, if you're going there, you know, you're invited for like a dinner or lunch with family, make sure you eat what you can eat. You can pack what you have left, and then you can enjoy it later. You can incorporate plenty of vegetables and fruit in your meal as well. For your guests as well, you need to limit fried and sugary food in moderation. I'm not saying cut it off or don't take it, but in moderation. Then stay hydrated with water, herbal tea, or natural fruit juice without added sugar. Make your juice, make your smoothie, make sure that you just stay hydrated, drink a lot of water, because you are eating so much, the oil is there, so you need water. Helps you flush out your system and then reduce those excesses. So make sure you stay hydrated at all times, because it's very important. Now, celebrating it with healthy choices and consciousness can help ensure you enjoy the festivity while maintaining wellness. So it is important for you to stay healthy. Please, it is important for you to enjoy it with consciousness. Don't just eat and forget yourself. Eat and know what you're eating. Eat and be intentional. Tell yourself that I'm going to eat today in moderation. I'll eat in portion sizes. I'll drink a lot of water, because it's important for you to stay hydrated. It's important for you to eat little minimal meal. It is important for you to look out for, when you have doctor's recommendation and then you have health concern. Please don't overlook that and say, eating just today cannot kill me. Trust me, it can kill you if you're not careful. You can eat what you're not supposed to eat at that moment, and then there's a reason why your doctor say do not eat this, or when you're eating this, eat this particular quantity. There is a reason why we make emphasis and say eat food in portion sizes. We don't just say because we fancy it. There are times that when you go out and you see people eating very little food, like, oh, this one is trying to form, pretend, but when they're in their house they eat so much. Trust me, it's not all about that. It's the best way you can enjoy your meal. So I hope this helps you, and I hope that you're going to take this particular episode very, very important. It is good to celebrate, have fun, eat what you need to eat, because I am actually going to eat, but then don't forget your health, and don't forget to eat healthy. Whatever you're making for your guests, please put them in mind. Make sure that you're making what is going to be healthy, is going to be good for them as well. So enjoy the celebration and have fun. Happy Eid Mubarak. Bye-bye.